Well, hi guys, welcome back to Linda's Pantry, and I'm super excited to bring you along for the canning portion of the apple butter. So this is a long process, but oh my goodness, is it worth it. And I used some apple butter in my last rhubarb apple crumble, and it sent that crumble over the top. So there's a bunch of things I'm going to show you how to use apple butter after we get this canned up. So I showed you how I prepped the apples and did all the spices and all of that for this process, and now they've been in the crock pots for over 24 hours, and at the last, I don't know, it's been the last hour, I've had the lids off the crock pots. I turned them up a little bit so they'll continue to boil, and just turn the lid so it doesn't splatter anywhere, but so it reduces just a little bit more, and we have butter. So I'm ready to can it up, and I want to bring you along and show you how I do it. Super easy. And then it's going to go in the water bath canner. I have all set up over there with my jars in there staying hot. It's going to be in the water bath canner for 15 minutes with 1/4 inch of headspace. Don't start the timing till it's a full rolling boil. Make sure that the water is above your jars. Yeah, all that good stuff. Come on in. And if you like this sort of stuff, hit that subscribe button so you get notified. Oh, and the bell, so you get notified anytime I upload. And guys, if you're a longtime subscriber, leave me a message down below and let me know if you've made my apple butter before. All right, come on in. All right, guys, we are ready. I'm so excited. I gotta get my ladle, and I'm doing 1/2 pint jars to begin with. If I have to and I run out of these, then I'll use pint jars, but 1/2 pint jars. But look, I don't know, we're gonna, ow, those jars are hot. Okay, look how thick this is. It's super thick, and oh, it tastes so good. And the Honey Crisp apples, yeah, you gotta use that. So you want 1/4 inch of headspace. And let me just show you how that goes in the jar. Look at that. Can you see that? It is thick. It's delicious. Absolutely delicious. So 1/4 inch of headspace or so. And wipe that rim off. Get yourself a canning lid. And I'm going to be giving a lot of this away, so I'm not going to use Tattlers on this batch. Finger tight, and into the canner it goes for a little wait in the hot tub for the rest of the jars. And I've got all my jars are waiting in the canner. I think I told you that. So they're nice, hot, and ready, and I just rotate them out. So I've got 2 crock pots here. Gonna get some goodness going down. I'm hoping I get a fair amount because I really do enjoy apple butter. I just use it in a lot of recipes, especially during the fall season. A little bit, maybe a tablespoon more of that. And we're gonna give us a wipe, and hopefully you guys can see that good enough. So let me know in the comment section if you've done apple butter before, and if you have, how did you do it? Did you do it like I did? Yep. So here we go. Beautiful. Going in the canner. All right. I'm going to get all these jars filled, and we're going to cut this video a little bit shorter, but all the jars are going to get filled just the same way. In the canner it goes, and then we're going to water bath it once it comes up to a boil for 15 minutes. And then we'll start on batch number 2. I'll be back when I'm pulling them out of the canner. Okay, so in the water bath canner, we have almost ready, whoa, steam bath, 8 1/2 pint jars. So this, I'm gonna put this canner in the description box. There'll be a link to this. One of the best purchases, well, it was a gift, but one of the best gifts I have ever received. Thank you. Anyway, because it frees up my stove, and I overfill it with water so I can pour hot water out of the spigot over my lids, because I still heat my lids up, especially with Tattler lids. I'm not using Tattlers today, but so there's 8 half-pint jars, so I suspect the next crock pot will do. I have 4 half-pint jars available, and then I'll probably do a couple pint jars, maybe 3. I'm hoping I get 3 pint jars and then 4 half pints. So that'll be my supply of apple butter for gifts and for recipes for the year. Yep. Okay, we'll be back. Okay guys, I'm sorry if the lighting is bad. It's dark outside, so it's about 7:30 at night. I've got the first batch here, 8 beautiful little half pint jars, and now I'm gonna take out what I've got in the canner. These have been setting. These went for 15 minutes, and then I let them set for 5 minutes. This is just a little 4-ounce jar. That's what was left at the end, and I scraped that last crock pot. Let me just tell you, it's not worth wasting anything. So, and then because I use this in a lot of recipes, I did pint jars, and I don't want to waste. Okay, so I'm kind of worried about wasting lids. These quite possibly will go somewhere else. Look at how beautiful. I don't know, can you see how pretty that is? It's thick and delicious. These quite possibly will be a gift, and I can't use my Tattlers, or I could and ask them, but you know, you can ask people to bring your jars back and they don't do it. So don't tip if you can help it. If you do a quick little tip. But I've got 5 pints of beautiful apple butter. Beautiful. So I'm gonna put that one over here. I just want to get these all out here and let you see. Okay, guys, yeah, this one's staying here because I love this jar. I gave a couple of these jars out and asked for the jars back. I never got them back. So anyway, so I have 5 pints and 8 half pints of apple butter. It's more than enough for me for this year and as gifts and everything. And guys, it's super easy. Be patient though, because I got a little impatient when I got home and the crock pots, it was a little bit thinner than I wanted. It was a little thinner than I wanted, and I was like, I don't know, what am I gonna do? Should I put it on the stove? And I was like, no, you've never done that. So I just turned it up to high, and I put the lid, you know, a little bit cattywampus. It did make a mess on this counter, so I had to clean that up. But look, here's my apple butter. There you go. That's perfect. Perfect, look at that. There you go. So, don't be impatient. Go ahead and let some of that evaporate. My girlfriend Jenny does a great version of apple butter. So go to Jenny Gott's channel. She did a whole apple vlog and showed you how she makes her apple butter, which is a little bit different process than mine, but they both work. So if hers works better for you, hey, that's what you do. And if mine does, great. And I can't wait to see you next time. Guys, this is going to be in some major recipes coming up. And I hope that you watched the last video, and I'll link it somewhere up here in the iCards. The apple crumble, I put apple butter in there. In fact, I used Jenny's apple butter, and it just sent that apple rhubarb crumble over the top. So don't forget, If you like these kind of videos, subscribe to my channel. Let me know what you would do different. What do you use your apple butter in? And we can get that conversation going down below. All right, guys. Bye. I know. Isn't it beautiful? I'm excited. I love this stuff.